whoa. What's up, y'all? Robbie TV, Shake Back here. We back live with it, baby. Happy Money Mondays, man. Motivational Mondays. And man, came here, got a couple topics to talk about with y'all today, man. You know what I mean? Couple topics to talk about. We got, I just seen a post where they say, man, the food stamps is about to get cut, man. Food stamps is about to get cut. It's government still been shut down for down there a month now. Been like, what, 24 days now? Government shut down. Government workers ain't getting paid. About to get ugly out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is fucked up. They doing this shit right in between Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving about to come up. Shit. This the last week of October. Yeah, man. So shit. If they don't get nothing, at least by next week, man, it's gonna be bad. A lot of, man, they say about shit. I think they say 40 to 50 million Americans get food stamps. Yeah, man. Probably more than that, but and we probably ain't including them motherfuckers that's illegal immigrants. Yeah, man, that's getting some food stamps. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I could use some food stamps right now. Food high as a bitch. I was just trying to get the buy some food stamps from the chick. Somebody beat me to it. Yeah, man, I ain't get off work till 3. She said, when I hit her up, she said somebody already bought the motherfuckers, man. I was mad too. She said she was selling like $150. Yeah, babe, you know, with food stamps, you know, you get double. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as shit with that. I don't know if they still even doing that now. Yeah, man, shit, food so high now, niggas might be like, yo, fuck that, you ain't no more double. You know what I mean? You know, if you buy $100 for food stamps, you get $200 worth. Or, you know, you buy $50, you get $100 worth, shit like that. Wait, food so high now, motherfuckers probably like, yo, you gotta pay. Yeah, being like, fuck that, 50 cents on the dollar. It's motherfucking 80 cents on the dollar now. Yeah, babe, shit, it's probably 1 for 1. Food so high nowadays, yo. And man, but we're gonna touch on that, speak on these food stamps getting cut. Then we're gonna touch on, they saying it's a Category 5 hurricane coming, man. Thank God it ain't ready to hit us, but they saying it's about to hit the coast of Jamaica and the whole Caribbean. So I just say, man, my prayers go out to Jamaica, man. They said they about to get a nasty hurricane. And I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about hitting Jamaica too, yo. Jamaica the shit, yo. I love Jamaica. You know what I mean? It's fucked up how we keep getting hit with these hurricanes, man. I don't know what's up with this weather, yo. Like we keep seeing these storms, like it's just storms at the storms, man. Like, yo, what's up with these storms, man? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's a lot of storms. You know what I mean? You should say Hurricane Chris, you dumb as shit. And I think they call it Hurricane Melissa. It's crazy how they naming these hurricanes too. Like, I don't understand. All these, they keep, where they get the names from? Do they just come up with the names out of thin air, or like, I don't really know, like, I don't really know about, you know what I mean? What's the, like, why they coming up with these names? You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. So, all right, we're going to touch on this, we ready to touch on this, these SNAP benefits. Yeah, babe, food stamps get cut. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. God damn. Shit ready to be ugly, and it's right where Thanksgiving time too. That shit fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Anybody that's, you know what I mean, in help in need, I'm praying for you right now. Shit.
And it is day 27.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
Be returning to Capitol Hill, but this comes as thousands of people across the country now go without paychecks and potentially could see more Americans going without SNAP benefits. This is federal assistance for food. We are also approaching the cliff for open enrollment and Obamacare. So these are key things impacting so many people. Joining me now from Capitol Hill is Nicole Killion, our CBS News congressional correspondent. Nicole, good Monday morning to you. And this number really jumped out at me during our morning call today. 40 million Americans rely on these SNAP benefits. What is the latest on negotiations and who is about to suffer?
Well, I mean, look, I think a lot of folks out there are feeling the pain from this shutdown, whether it is people who may not get those SNAP benefits next month, workers who continue to be furloughed without pay, those who are continuing to show up for their jobs, without pay. So it's a difficult situation all around, and it certainly is taking an economic toll as well. In terms of the SNAP program, though, this is something where the USDA warned over the weekend that its well has run dry, even though USDA does have a bit of a contingency fund, but the agency indicated over the weekend that it is unlikely to tap into that to try to pay out more benefits for SNAP. Now, there is a bill floating here in the Senate from Senator Josh Hawley to try to continue those benefits, but unclear if it can get through all the necessary hurdles before that November 1st deadline hits.
And Nicole, we know that Speaker Johnson addressed reporters just a few moments ago. What jumped out at you from his remarks?
Well, obviously, the speaker continues to pin the blame on Democrats for this shutdown, saying that we need them at this point to reopen the government, particularly in the Senate. So both he and Leader Thune have continued to indicate that they just need a handful of Democrats to sign on to this clean extension of government funding. He was joined by the SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler, who talked about small business loans being blocked for hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses across the country. And so how that is starting to impact Main Street as well. So as I mentioned, the pinch is being felt everywhere. But again, Democratic leaders, for their part, continue to insist that Republicans need to come to the table for this shutdown to end. More specifically, that they need to continue to address this issue of rising health care costs, especially ahead of the open enrollment period for the Affordable Care Act, which kicks off in just a matter of days.
Yeah, it will impact so many of the people watching.
Man, that shit crazy, man. Yo, 40 million Americans, as we say, the streets finna get acting real stupid. Yeah, for real. Streets about to get real crazy, yo. Niggas about to get real hungry. Yo, if these SNAP benefits don't come through by November 1st is what, Friday? I think it might be Thursday, but no, yeah, the first is Saturday. So the first is Saturday. So the first is Saturday. So we got this whole week, man, for these Democrats and Republicans, left wing, right wing, you know what I mean? To come up with a decision that's going to affect all our lives. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers in government, they ain't on food stamps. You know what I mean? They coming to work, they still getting paid. You feel what I'm saying? Their family and kids and shit might not go hungry, or they ain't waiting on no small business loan, or waiting for assistance from the government because they lost their job or whatever. So it just baffles me, and it's just like fucked up to see that you got these government officials, man. They playing, you know what I mean, cat and mouse shit, like, you know what I mean, games with people's livelihood, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think of these people that need their food. You got elderly. You feel what I'm saying? That Miss Jones, that's 75 years old, worked all her life. She can't work no more. You know what I mean? Now she get her little $200, $250 a month for food stamps. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they cut her food stamp for. What she gonna do? You know what I mean? It's an elderly woman. She ain't, you know what I mean? Like, she ain't got no kids, or she ain't got no husband or nothing to help out. It's just her. Maybe, somebody to help out. Maybe a niece or something, But it's just the fucked up that they doing all this the time where people really need this money the most, yo. Christmas, it's really be Christmas time and motherfucking and Thanksgiving. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a holiday time coming up. It's the worst time for the government to shut down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit be crazy, yo. I don't be liking how, like, do officials still get paid? Do the Senate and Congress and fucking the House of Representatives, do they still get paid? when the government shut down? Because if I bet you if they didn't get paid, they'd be trying to open this motherfucker up in a heartbeat. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta make it where nobody in the government get paid. You know what I mean? How the motherfuckers that's actually making the country run, the TSA workers, you know what I mean? The motherfucking you know, the people that's really, really doing it. People that's really, really, you know what I mean, making the country really, really, you know, do their thing. And then you got motherfuckers that's, you know what I mean, can't even pay their food, you know, can't even get their food stamps, or can't even, you know what I mean, do certain shit. Like, that shit crazy, man. I don't be liking that, yo. And then it be on the tip where it's probably something stupid. Probably something simple, man. They probably can just, you know what I mean, pass it on along, or whatever. And I'm pretty sure it got something to do with spending. Cause they just say, yo, our American debt is just hit all-time high every year. Like, yo, we got the most debt. Like, I think we the country within the first world country that got the most debt. Like, I don't be understanding. Like, and we get taxed the most. You go to a lot of these other countries, bro, they don't get taxed like how we get taxed. Like, we got tax on everything here in America. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, bro. You know, you go to other countries. I seen like Denmark and all them countries that's over there in Europe and all that shit. Man, they got free healthcare. Like, they got free rehabilitation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they got free public transit. Like, it's a lot of shit that should be free that's here in America that we pay for, that other countries got, that we supposed to be better than them, supposed to be richer than them, supposed to be more advanced and all that, but they got shit that's free, but we got to pay for certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't be understanding, man. So I just feel for people that's, you know what I mean, that's really feeling for this, especially the people that's actually working too. Like the TSA workers and all these people that's actually working and trying to get a paycheck. What about them, bruh? You know what I mean? They got family and they got, you know what I mean, bills and shit they need to pay. That shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that shit crazy. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, like, really feel this wrath. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not, because I don't get food stamps. You know what I mean? Shit, I can use some right now with food high as shit. You know what I mean? But I don't get food stamps, so I ain't sitting here saying, oh, these motherfuckers need to work hard and all that. You know, some people can't work. What if somebody that, you know what I mean, that's injured, or, you know what I mean, got a type of disability or something. You know what I mean? So it's just fucked up that we all gotta suffer, and even the motherfuckers that do work, because you see a lot of motherfuckers ain't even getting paid. TSA workers and all that ain't getting paid. You know what I mean? They still gotta come to work, and they try to threaten motherfuckers with their job. If you don't come to work, you done missed damn near 2 paychecks already. You know what I mean? Your car payment, people, the bank don't want to hear that. The motherfucking your mortgage, they might give you an extension. They might, but that, you know, them entrance and them fees gonna rack up. So by the time you do get a paycheck to pay your shit off, you paying damn near triple, because they done added late fees and interest fees and all types of shit. You know what I mean? So it's just fucked up, yo, that motherfuckers really gotta suffer, yo. We supposed to be living in a first world country. You feel what I'm saying? America, we supposed to be the best country in the world. You know what I mean? But it's still, we still can't get rid of basic shit. Use basic shit. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy, man.
SNAP benefits in Tennessee will become unavailable due to the government shutdown, impacting hundreds of thousands of Memphians. Action News 5's Caitlin Miller spoke with State Senator London Lamar and some Memphians about the effects this could have in the Bluff City.
Ooh.
I'm here at the Tennessee Department of Human Services, where many Memphians come every day to get set up with SNAP benefits. But now, many people are here asking questions about what will happen once their benefits become unavailable starting November 1st.
It goes out for the single mothers that got kids. Now, what can we do? We can't feed our kids. Let alone, if we do have jobs, again, what can we do? Because that was helping us.
Outrage and uncertainty, 2 things many Memphians who have depended on SNAP, like Cornisha, are feeling as the benefits are set to freeze. The Tennessee Department of Human Services confirmed this will be the case on their website if the government shutdown continues into November 1st. This means nearly 700,000 Tennesseans, roughly 152,000 living in Shelby County, will lose a food source many rely on to feed their families. And it's not just in Tennessee. Arkansas and Mississippi are also at risk of losing SNAP funding, which would leave about 240,000 in Arkansas and 385,000 Mississippians without benefits. The Mid-South Food Bank says they conducted a pulse survey of their partner agencies across all 3 states and found over half of respondents noted an increased need for food assistance over the past 3 months, and that's before any benefits have been impacted. State Senator London Lamar is calling for federal lawmakers to prioritize the people they serve over politics, so nobody has to go hungry.
What you're seeing is this Democrat-Republican fighting. People on opposite sides of the end won't come to the table, negotiate, and put people first. That is going to kill our state, that's going to kill our country, and is most importantly going to hurt families and kids.
For now, there are still 9 days left for those in Washington to come together and reopen the government before SNAP benefits are impacted. In Memphis, Caitlin Miller.
That shit terrible, man. Like you said, man, you got motherfuckers like these left-wing, right-wing, Democrat, Republic. They both the same. I mean, they both two motherfuckers that's thinking they on opposite teams, but really on the same motherfucking team for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't be understand. People be, oh, I'm Democrat, I'm Republican. All that shit the same. You feel what I'm saying? Both of them scam your ass out your money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't really understand how people be, you know what I mean? Be, oh, yo, it's SNAP, Democrat, Republic, da-da-da-da. Man, I ain't trusting neither one of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, because this is the shit that's going on, man. These people out here, they can't come to some type of agreement for the American people. We the ones that be paying these taxes for them to do shit like this. For when the time come like this, we be good. Why you think we paying tax like motherfuckers like me that work? They be getting taxes taken out check every month, and I mean every check, and you still gotta pay taxes back at the end of the year if you ain't got no children. Like me, I ain't got no kids, so you know what I mean. They be trying to come at me. I give them. They take taxes out my check every check. And then at the end of the year, they still want me to owe. Like, bro, how the fuck I'm supposed to survive? You taking money out my check every time I get paid. And then at the end of the year, when it's time for me to at least get something back that you took back from me, or bare minimum, at least don't make me owe nothing. Like, they take money out your check, every paycheck. And then at the end of the year, when you supposed to at least get a little refund, or at least be, you know, off the hook when you ain't got to pay nothing, they still come back in the IRS, still come back and bite you in the ass. So you owe 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. Like, bro, how the fuck I owe all this money, yo? That's what I'm saying. But you mean to tell me you ain't take enough money out my paycheck? You took damn near 1/4, 1/3 of my shit. Because you know the more you make, the more they take. So you mean to tell me we paying all these taxes, bro? Paying all these, you know what I mean, fees and 401k and fucking Medicaid, Medicare, all this shit that we paying into the government, and they can't come up with a simple decision, bro. And they got money. The government is, yo, the government, they print the shit. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why the dollar is losing the value, bro. They just said the dollar just lost like 10% of its value this year due to inflation. They got the money print on over there in Washington in the Treasury printing all that money. That's making our dollar devalue. You know what I mean? Because you know when you got too much of something, it devalues it. That's anything. Too much of anything drops the price of it, drops the value of it. You know what I mean? That's what makes shit so expensive when it's hard to find, or it's hard to, you know what I mean, get your hands on. So with all these dollars and all these money they printing, that's what's making the dollar bill collapse. You feel what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that's why I say, man, a lot of people about to be affected by these SNAP benefits, bro. Like, that's going to show you that if shit don't get worked out, man, a lot of people, they don't give a fuck about the American people. That's why when people know the government, man, the government don't care about American people, bro. They do not give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? They don't. So you gotta think, yo, a lot of people is about to go hungry, man, for these SNAP benefits running out. You know what I mean? The government look like they ain't coming up with no end in sight. Because they not on food stamps. Motherfuckers that work in the government, they ain't on food stamps. They getting healthy checks, getting bonuses and stipends, all types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So they not the ones that's feeling the effect of it. They not the ones feeling the effect of it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, that shit crazy. And you got to stack up on food anyway, because shit looking like it ain't looking too good for America, bro. It ain't looking too good for us, man. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe.
Money that helps low-income people buy food is about to run out. About 42 million Americans rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program called SNAP. What would it mean for you and your family if you don't get that money in November?
To have those benefits cut off can mean issue for me to get healthy food for me and my daughter. It can result to use fast food, things of that nature, and to really have to sacrifice either food, your health care, or even if you're going to have a roof over your table as well.
When you hear politicians in Washington on both sides, right, of the aisle fighting and digging in, how does that make you feel as an American, and what would you say to them?
It really makes me upset. Us as the American people, we are really taking the actual hit of the effects of their choices. And if we don't receive relief soon, it can put people in desperate situations to make mistakes that they cannot come back from. And that's not okay. So you guys should both to come to whatever consensus that needs to be done in order to put the American people first.
Money that helps
flat out, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Why we ain't getting put first, bro? They sending all this money to Ukraine and fucking all this over Israel and all this shit over here, but where our money at, bro? Why wasn't a $500 million budget for, you know what I mean? The government shut though $500 billion, you know what I mean? Whatever they got to put. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. And people, like, yeah, you say, yo, people ain't, I mean, like, them SNAP benefits get cut off, yo, you gotta think, yo, people ain't gonna want, can't be having your kids starving. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, people think, and I'm not condoning the violence, or I'm not condoning, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not condoning the violence, or I'm not condoning, you know, people going out there to, you know, do what they gotta do, but shit, yo, if you making, you remember, you ain't giving people no other option. You think people gonna be out here and starve? You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, like I just say, yo, I ain't really.
Take it just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting their goddamn food stamps to goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you wanna see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Cause that's what the fuck I'ma turn into. If you think you gonna stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap if y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you that. Donald motherfucker.
Real shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta think, people hungry. You know what I mean? People hungry, man. Like, that shit crazy, man. I really hope that they can find something, you know what I mean? It's been 27 days since the government shut down. You feel me? 27 days, man. So it's like, you know, they gotta do something. They gotta find out something, man. Because they can say this shit gonna affect a lot of people, bro. A lot of people gonna be, you know what I mean, go hungry. A lot of children and shit gonna be, you know what I mean, hungry. Because people ain't got the money. Food already high as a bitch anyway. Fuck, you know what I mean? And then I feel bad for the people. We talking about SNAP. What about the people that's working too? What about the TSA workers and shit? You know what I mean? Like, yo, TSA workers and shit, like, workers that's not getting paid, people that's actually going to work and not getting paid. How would you feel about that? That should have made me, that should have, you mean, like, that shit right there ain't really nowhere to, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, You feel me? Hey, look, this TSA right here. Even though Atlanta airport always bad. Atlanta airport is bad in general. But, you know what I mean? Look, this the airports right now. The TSA workers ain't coming to work. So can you blame them? I know I can't blame them. Niggas ain't getting paid, man. Like, fuck you think this is? You feel me? So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Cause this right here, this wrong, man. How they doing these workers? You feel what I'm saying? Like, this wrong, man. And you know, it's fucked up because people need to get paid, man. You know what I mean? People got bills and children and food to get, car payments, mortgages, all types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm about to get off here. I got, you know what I mean? I'm about to get off work. But yeah, man, like, you know, man, if anybody, you know what I mean, here affected by the government shutdown, man, or, you know what I mean, you gonna be affected, man, just keep your head up, man. You know what I mean? Stay strong. This shit ain't gonna last. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you stock up on food, stock up on canned goods, stock up on some extra money. You know what I mean? Start saving a little extra money. You feel me? Cause this shit right here, it ain't looking too good. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go back on. I ain't even touch on the hurricane situation. We're gonna touch on that a little later. I'm gonna put that back in the title. It's Hurricane Melissa. They say this shit looking bad. It's a Category 5. They say Jamaica might be unrecognizable, man. I feel sorry for my Jamaicans, man. I was just there in Jamaica, what, 2023? Had a blast. You know what I mean? Jamaica, one of the best, Jamaica top 5 best countries in the Caribbean. Might be the best one for real, but Jamaica definitely. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, so I really hope, and that's going, you know what I mean? I feel bad for people that live there and the tourists there. You know what I mean? Because shit just gonna be shut down. Everything gonna be bad. Hopefully that shit pass. That it, you know what I mean? Go back off into the Atlantic or something. You know what I mean? Because you know, Jamaica, them islands, they done been through enough already, man. Them hurricanes hit them islands all the time. And I just want to know why all these hurricanes, been all these bad hurricanes and storms lately. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, yo, something ain't right. Well, y'all watched my live a couple months ago, and y'all already showed y'all what they doing with this weather. They definitely manipulating the weather, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Let me go on live a little later for real. We definitely gonna touch on some more topics, you feel what I'm saying? So, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos. I got a lot of other videos, a lot of other lives and shit. I'm about to start another YouTube channel too. I think I'm gonna just make this channel just for straight lives, and I'm gonna start another channel for like my pre-recordings and shit. And then I need to start another channel for my travel content. So I definitely got, you know what I mean, some content for y'all, you know what I mean? So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Robbie TV. Check out my other videos. Check out my other lives. Make sure y'all hit the bell so y'all know when I'm going live. And yeah, I'll be back live around about 6:30, 7 o'clock this evening. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Tap in. And we out.